Okay, Sheila, since due to your fantastic research abilities, I'm gonna have to rename this whole this whole thing to something else due to the fact that there is already a Dear Dawn out there. Again, thanks for your excellent research skills. Okay, so I thought about it, and I think we're gonna go with Mr. Sensitivity because I feel that that's pretty apt to what I'm trying to do here. See the batch of losers we have this week. Dear Mr. Sensitivity, I met my girlfriend at Starbucks, which is where she works. I come in every day just to see her. I remember I fell in love with her at first sight. Aw, that didn't happen with us, Sheila. It took a good couple of months, I feel. Maybe even a year. Now I know she did too, even though she says otherwise. She likes cracks jokes. Ha ha. She also says funny things such as, leave me alone, or, I already have a fiance, so fuck off. She's such a kidder. I feel like this guy's not really getting it. She even pretended to run away from me when I offered a vial. Oh. When I offered her a vial of my blood. That is kind of creepy, dude. Not gonna lie about that one. But something weird happened. A stranger appeared on my doorstep and requested my presence in court over what's called an order of protection. Yeah, that's not a stranger, that's a process server, and you're the reason he has a job, basically. It sounds like you're kind of people. Okay, do you think she's mad at me? Oh, no, not at all, because I know, well, actually, you did serve me. Um, so it did happen to me too. But it normally, um, that doesn't happen unless your name is Sheila and whatever that girl's name is. Sheila, what do you know? I think we just found the yin to your crazy ass yang. Okay, dear Mr. Sensitivity. My city's crime rate has risen. The cops can't possibly handle all the activity, and too many people are hurting. Oh, I think I know where this one's going. Someone's got to look out for my people. Are you fucking Moses? Now I have my suit and weapons ready to go. Now, I've never done the whole vigilante thing before. Any tips? Sign, The Exemplar. Yeah, first tip, don't call yourself The Exemplar, because that's probably the lamest superhero name I've ever heard in my life. Honestly, if I knew there was someone roaming around the city, trying to be the city's protector, trying to be like Batman, I would not equate it to someone being called The Exemplar, because I feel that's more like, oh, Professor Exemplar, how'd I do on my math test? Like, that doesn't ring too well for me. Like, honestly, I think I would feel a lot more safe if Howard the Duck was protecting me instead of the fucking exemplar. Like, if you have to ask how to be a superhero, I'm sorry, that's like if I were to go for a karate coach position and ask, oh, how do I chop someone? I'm trying to think of a situation like if I were tied to the top of the Empire State Building, and it would be in New York because like that's where all superhero movies and comics that's where they take place. If I were tied to the top of the Empire State Building and I saw a guy named the Exemplar going after me, I think I would choose death instead because I feel like that's where I'm going to end up anyway with this guy, so might as well get it over with. Yeah. Sheila, I remember Brendan's first Halloween. He was about 2 years old. Remember that's when we decided that's the right age to start dressing him up. We dressed him up as Superman. You were Supergirl, and I was Clark Kent. So we had a thing going on, and he just had a great time. He wanted the bob for apples, but obviously that wasn't in the cards, although you weren't totally against it. And then later on, I catch you making out with Aquaman. You kind of fucked up that birthday too. I feel like you have a tendency to do that. Dear Mr. Sensitivity, my ex-husband recently asked me to go in on a joint venture with him. Huh. Kind of coincidental. Wow. The miserable bastard, who I shall call Dan. Wow, that's another coincidence. Eerie. Seems to think he can make some profit off of this, but if his failure as a father and as a man, wow, is any indication, then he'll fall flat on his ugly mug. I really hate Dan. I could have guessed that. If God really did mold Dan in his image, then God must have a really tiny penis, one that requires a microscope to see. Signed, Chandra Oh, fuck you, Sheila. I remember that name because that was your code name on Swingers Night. Yes, I do remember Swingers Night, Sheila. I was Marty Long Johnson, remember? We picked up that couple from Tennessee. The girl was a contortionist. You could do splits on top of my head. Okay, first of all, her name's Marty, okay? And she's a sweet girl, unlike you. Second of all, she was an aspiring country singer. Again, I can't say the same thing for you. And third of all, she knew how to show affection. Oh, Sheila. Now you gone done it. Oh, I'm the bad parent. Oh, Sheila, that's so rich coming from you and so predictable of you to say that. Well, I'm not the one who's going to Applebee's at 5 o'clock in the goddamn afternoon ordering myself a pitcher. No. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get this right. You get 3 pitchers of the same thing. It's a blackberry, mango, strawberry margarita, I believe. Am I correct on that? Yes, I am. Oh, how do I know? How do I know that? Because, hey, guess what? I had someone check you out. Yes, I did. Because, fuck you, Sheila, that's why. But yeah, he saw you making out with the guy in the corner, and you kept your other eye, your peripheral vision, on another guy in the bar. And hey, it was our son Brendan's first birthday that night. And what were you doing? Oh, you were getting late. Oh, fuck you again, Sheila. Oh, and another thing, I just want you to know. You're not recording, right, Sheila? You didn't get all that because I would hate for Brendan to see mommy and daddy fighting like that. Oh, you no, you're not recording. Oh, okay. Because I know we have our differences, but I know you would never intentionally hurt me like that. Now, I mean, yes, in the past you have hurt me quite a bit, and you, but thank you.